just chuckling before I turned the camera on. I'm sitting here watching. I've got 4 out of 5 bars 4G LTE right now up on this ridge line. So I have been lazy this morning. It's after 4 and I'm still underneath my quilt. Got everything else done though. Just starting to pack up now. Be on the go by 5 or 5:15ish. Going to town, it doesn't really matter. I got 20 to get there though. So funny thing is, when you do start doing big days, like I haven't done a 20 yet. 20 sounds like vacation. 20 sounds like I'm just working till lunch and getting off the rest of the day. We'll see. I know there's a big climb though, and we're going into Georgia today. So no offense, Alabama. For those who don't know, me and the family lived in Montgomery for a couple of years. We absolutely loved it. But I love Georgia more, and we get to get back in the home state today, so that's kind of cool. Heading into Cave Springs, trying to decide whether to stay at the little hotel there. It gets terrible reviews, but for a through hiker it seems adequate, or stay at the Hearn Inn, which sounds kind of cool. It's right there in Rollator Park. So we'll figure it out. And then weather's coming in, so have no clue what's going on with that. No clue. So we may be in Cave Springs for a little while because I'm not walking in torrential downpours and thunderstorms. All right, let's get this party started, get this stuff packed up, and I'll see you on the trail. Little tip I was thinking about this morning may help some of you out. Use it or lose it. So that's my cook system right there. Everything's inside. Normally I have a rubber band wrapped around that. Normally I have 2 for backup. Well, hopefully it's under me somewhere because I can't find it right now. Drives me crazy because the lid will just be all flippity floppity, falling off all over the place. So what I should have are a couple of extra rubber bands, weigh nothing, fit in there, won't mess with rolling up the tent or anything. So just a tip, use it or lose it. Extra little pieces that may make your life worthwhile. See, you see me looking around for it like it's driving me crazy. Still got tent explosion. I gotta get this packed up. All right, I'm caffeinated. Let's do this. There's a comparison of the ankles. That's mostly normal. That foot's still a little swollen just from walking. And then there's the, you can't even see the ankle bone sticking out. And this one has 70, 80 miles on it, like that. It hurts. Like, it hurts every step, to be honest with you, but man, it's okay. And that's the thing. People see their ankle swell up, I'm like, oh my God, I probably need to go to the doctor. Again, it goes back to the conversation. No, not really. Just figure it out. If it's still working, use it, baby. Here at Davis Mountain Shelter. Nice shelter. Really nice, actually. Hey, I want to give a shout out, I forgot to yesterday, but to all the trail maintainers that were out in the weather yesterday, helping take care of the Pinhoti. If you remember Adam, I think I told you about the principal of the local school. He came to the hotel to find me the other day and make sure I was taken care of. I saw him out there in the Duger Wilderness. So very cool. Shout out to all those guys and girls who were out there yesterday trying to get that Duger section fixed. Man, it is a mess. Like, that was Maine all over again. There's blowdowns everywhere. So if you're coming out there to do a weekend excursion, just know you're gonna be climbing over some trees. All right, out. All right, little situation update. Things are changing rapidly. I'm still heading to Cave Springs. Cool thing is, I'm within about a mile of the halfway point. Hey, hey, hey. And then a few miles after that, I'll be in Georgia officially. Hey, hey, hey. So I was talking to my mom on the phone. They're just gonna come down and meet me in Cave Springs today, and I'm gonna go wait out these next 3 days of rain at their house, and then we'll figure out what to do next. More than likely, just come on back down to Cave Springs and keep doing what we do. The other, oh my God, this is slippery. The other option is, I can't tell you how slippery this ridge is. The other option is, you know, I don't know. I could start, the trail runs right by their house, or at least Benton Mackay does. So I could jump on it, head up to the northern terminus of the Pinhoti and start coming southbound. Because here's the problem. This trail is flooded. Like flooded. Every dirt road I've been walking on today that the trail runs you on or over, it's just it's a parking lot for water. And we're gonna get 4 to 6 more inches in the next couple of days. It's gonna be a hot mess. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. First 20 something out of Cave Springs is a road walk anyway, so it shouldn't matter much then, should it? All right, I'll keep y'all informed. Oh yeah, baby, 5.1. Be back in dog country. I got about 1.5 miles to the halfway point. Pretty cool. Cool little rock quarry looking pond, which leads you to a ladder. Cool. Very, very appreciative. Whoever left this here. Wow. It's a really cool shelter. Got just 2 perfect water sources running right beside it. Gorgeous. I don't shelter much, but if I did, this would be a good one. Check this out. I got another little spot with a tent platform and a picnic table. Man, I wish I could have made it here last night. Awesome. You know, before I left home, I had my little pack of picture framing screw hooks. So you can just screw in. They're tiny, so everybody with the, oh, you're gonna damage the wood, will pull back a little bit. Anyway, I had those in my hands like, oh, they don't have any platforms. I won't need it. Should have brought them. Look at that platform. It's nice. Just beautiful. I had my wits about me a little bit better when we were back at that last shelter. I guess you could officially call that the halfway point, because at that point I was honestly, for gut hooks, over 171 miles into my journey, and there's only 171 miles left of the trail. We're doing some adjustments to the trail, so I've already encountered 1 or 2 places where gut hooks is already behind the updates, but hey, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good app. Definitely takes care of you out here. So anyway, halfway point. Yes, please. Love peanut butter M&Ms. Heck, let's be honest, there ain't an M&M I won't eat. I mean, what are we, crazy? But these peanut butter ones are delish. What in the Sam? I don't know if the size of these appear well. Somebody's been walking up here. It looks like at least yesterday or the day before. What in the hell? Weird. Oh well. Heading up, I think it's called Indian Mountain. Not too far from the Georgia border. I'll turn on the camera then. They tore this place clean. You can see one tree right there that's got a blue blaze on it. I think they're supposed to leave standing. Of course, they almost knocked it down. This is crazy. It's just a mess. That's the trail right there. Yeah, trying to work our way through it. Looks like I'm here probably maybe 30 minutes to an hour too early. But that's a good view. My phone keeps switching back from Alabama time back to Georgia time. Not at the state line yet. According to the Pinhoti. Alright, let me show y'all something. A lot of you know my background. I was in special ops my whole military career, and I love skydiving, love it. What's fun when you're skydiving inside a special operations community is it's just you and your team. A lot of times what I love the most is getting to exit the aircraft when there's a full cloud deck under you. And we would do a hey-ho, which is high altitude, high opening. You go out of the aircraft pretty high up, 18,000, 24,000, somewhere in between there normally. And you get out, you just do a short delay, you'd open your parachute. And you'd all fly together to whatever your landing zone is to go carry out your mission. Oops. These rocks. What's really cool is when that cloud deck's down below you and you're all just flying, because you stand out so much on top of that cloud deck. So here's you and your 8 or 10 guys all in a formation, all in a line, just following each other, communicating over the radio too, of course. And then as you approach the cloud deck, the call goes out from the lead jumper or the stack master. Lead jumper is the guy in the front, stack master is the guy in the back. It says, all right, everybody maintain heading. What that means is you all have a compass on your chest that you're following, and a GPS too. You got a compass as a backup. Let's say maintain your heading, go to 50% brakes, meaning pull your toggles that you're controlling the parachute with down to halfway. They'll slow your forward momentum, and you enter the clouds. And then one guy disappears at a time right in front of you. So cool. And then once you're in the cloud, you can see nothing. So now picture this. Before, you have full awareness of everybody's position, what's going on. Then you enter the cloud and nothing. Now you're blind. And then eventually you're going to come out of the cloud and you're just hoping everybody's still going to be in the same spot. We got some technology now to help us with that, to where we can actually, we carry cell phones. I say we, because Lord, I've been gone for 10 years. They carry cell phones and they can see each other's position electronically too. So just wicked. Always loved clouds. Loved free falling through clouds. And I'm gonna break my leg here, so I better get off. Here it is, y'all. The official state line. Heck yeah. Georgia, baby. It's cool people maintain these flags. I like it. All right. I'll let y'all walk with me into Georgia, and then I'll cut this off. All right, we're in Georgia. Let's do this. Before I forget, I got to meet Gas Tank. So if you ever see Gas Tank, comment. I got to meet him today, and his dog Marvin, I believe. It took Marvin a little while to get friendly with me. Makes me sad. I wanted to, bend down to his level, but I was afraid my knees wouldn't get back up, so I didn't try that. He is the one that left the Trail Magic last night. His name's Andy on Facebook, or his real name's Andy, I should say. So yeah, he's asking me about it, and I told him the story. Anyway, hope somebody gets it. If you're driving by 278 Trailhead, the old one, might be a little Trail Magic for you. All right, just crossed the street. Got 5.1 till we begin our road march, and then I think it's 3 on the road into Cave Springs. Boy, I am dragging today. Looking forward to a day or two rest time. All right, I think this is the way. Passed another lake on the way into town. These things have been scaring me lately. Every time I see a lake on the map after all this rain, it's like, there's no guarantee I'm gonna be able to make it through there. Interesting. Of course, now I seem to have lost the trail, but I'm on some kind of dirt road, so We'll stay on this until we see a marker. All right. Still trudging along. I'm dragging it today, but life is good. I think this is a newerly routed part of the Pinhoti. Now I turned the camera on just because I think it's important to turn them on in the high times and the low times. And right now I have hit a wall. I have not hit a wall like this as long as I can remember. Still 4 miles from the road march, 3 miles more of that, so 7 miles from getting into town. And man, I'll tell you what a lot of it is going over, you know, feet's been wet for 3 days. Got them really dry at night, so just not be too dramatic about it, but they got wet again this morning, obviously putting on wet shoes and wet socks. And when you go up and over Indian Mountain, Flag Mountain, whatever they're called, it's a rocky mess up there. So it just meat grinded my feet trying to walk over those things, and you can't see the rocks because of the leaves. Yeah, so foot sore. I just stopped, made some Pop-Tarts and ate some peanuts. Probably calorie deficient. You just can't get enough calories in when you're moving fast. And got some electrolytes pumping. Need to stop and get more water. I'll do that. All right, struggle busting it into town. Here we go. Get this on film while I'm thinking about it. A big part of my struggle bus right now is lack of sleep. Just like I talked about in the one video I did on it. And I wanted to test it. I wanted to test doing big miles out of the gate. What are the repercussions? So for me, what I found out was I still, even though I can still perform, I still feel decent at the end of the day, even though I can barely walk. The pain in the joints and all those things that go along with it disrupt your sleep so bad that I'm telling you, I don't know if I get 20 minutes of uninterrupted sleep at a time. I can remember looking at my watch like every 30 minutes last night. And that happens pretty much every night out there except for one, I think. So yeah, that's a big part of the struggle bus, and just another validation that sleep will be that thing that takes you down, and it's trying to right now. Let me go over what I'm learning right now, because I think it's important. Don't know that I'll even put this in a video, but this is kind of where I wanted to go. But boy, it sucks when you get here. Body is just run down. I didn't intend to go without sleep. That was just a byproduct of the process of going hard at first. But I'm trying to wake up those demons and see what they say when they come calling. And this is what I'm talking about, knowing yourself. At this point, I got to push myself this hard to bring those thoughts back up again. Let me tell you what my body's doing. My ankle has been better actually today, but now it's hurting again. My right knee is now flaring up, probably because I walk weird because of my ankle. My feet just hurt. They just hurt. Actually, that's about it. I feel dehydrated, but I'm peeing clear, so just a weird day. Now here's the lesson. What I'm trying to do is shove stuff in my mouth and drink to get me to the end today. But all of that won't make up for lost sleep. It may in the interim, but not long. I don't have any caffeine, or I don't really have the time to sit down and make another cup of coffee. I am going to bring energy chews next time. Those would be baller right now. Something like power blocks with caffeine. Yep, and now I'm gonna get a couple of days off and see how the body rests. But mentally right now, I'm honestly not struggling too bad. I was for a second, just for the fact that I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get to town today. And this is the key, folks. Listen to this if you listen to nothing else. There's only one solution to anything, and it's to keep moving forward. Keep walking. Keep moving forward, and it'll all work out. All right, here begins the 3-mile road walk. I'm gonna vent just for 1 second. Whoever is gonna do this trail, is gonna do it this year. That reroute they did is just, all they did was just be lazy and say, hey, follow this dirt bike path. You go around in circles, basically, back and forth, and there's no need for it. Follow the path on gut hooks if you got it. If I'd known this, I would have followed it and been here, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes ago. All right. All right, y'all, let's close out day number 9. What has happened since I turned the camera on last? Well, I made it to the road into Cave Springs finally. Started walking down that long road walk. I say long, it's about 3 miles. Somebody honked from behind me, and it was my mom and my stepdad, Steve. And they grabbed me, and we said, we'll just finish these 2 miles when we come back down here. So they grabbed me, brought me back to LJ, Georgia, stopping by McDonald's on the way home. Yep. And we came back here, and I've been resting ever since. So I'm gonna wait out the rain here in LJ till at least Wednesday or Thursday. And then they'll drive me back down to Cave Springs. I will probably check into the hotel there, finish those last 2 miles without carrying all my weight, and get a good night's sleep and get ready for the 20-mile road march out of Cave Springs, hopefully on Thursday or Friday. And then with the goal, that'll give me about 7-8 days to make it to the end of the Pinhoti, which should be about right. I'm going to try to pull back a little bit depending on my ankle. Probably do 20s, but we'll see how the mileage works out. I think ultimately, I said it in the video yesterday, I hit a wall. I just hit a physical wall. And it's been lack of sleep that's caused that wall. And though I have a whole lot of good techniques like sleep, I struggle with on the trail. That's why I made that video of why it's so important. And I think I said it in one of yesterday's clips of, doesn't matter how much food or water you have, how many electrolytes you take, if you're missing sleep as a component, none of those are going to make up for that sleep eventually. And yesterday, it was catching up with me. All good lessons learned, though. That's what this little trip for me is about pushing myself to my limit, see how the body reacts, aka the ankle, and then pulling back from that just a little bit and being right in that sweet spot. So now I've defined what the limit is, and don't get me wrong, I could go farther. I do believe the 40% rule was in effect yesterday. My body was ready to go. Yeah, anyway, so that's where we're at. I'm at my mom's awesome house here in LJ, and yeah, I'm gonna heal up. I am gonna buy a couple things, obviously some canister gas, some better coffee, even though honestly I didn't mind that taster choice those 2 mornings, but it's definitely not Starbucks or something else. Yeah, and I'm drying out all my kit. Thought I was gonna buy something else, but oh yeah, and new insoles. I love Ultra shoes, but I had to stop in the middle of my misery yesterday. I kept having to stop to fix those insoles sliding out. One time, I sat down, I unhooked my Ultra Gator, and the whole insole fell out. Like the whole thing was out of the shoe already. How does that even happen? Ultra, you should be better than that. All right, y'all. It's been a fun trip so far. We're gonna take a couple of days here. I don't know how much more rain that trail can take. You talk to some locals, like, yeah, it all dries fast, or it all, you know, floods all fast. Yeah, maybe where you're standing right now, but you get down those low areas near those lakes, and it's a mess. Like, I was having to walk up to a whole bunch of breaking brush and stuff to get around some areas that are flooded out near those lakes. So I need to look at the map. I don't know that I'm going back by a lake anytime soon. I hope not, but yeah, flooding's bad around there. All right, y'all. This has been long already. Appreciate it. Everybody at home, I love you to death. And I will talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Y'all are out. Deuces.